Welcome back, guys. Today we are back with another problem, and today's problem is adding one to a linked list. Okay, so this is a problem of linked list, and how we can solve this problem is basically that the numbers will be given in the form of a linked list. Okay, now what your task is, you have to convert this into individual digits, and then add one to that linked list. So if you have been given a number, say 4, 5, and 6, then if you add one, your digit will be 4, 5, and 7. Okay, your digit will be 4, 5, and 7. So this is the explanation of the problem. But how we are going to solve this problem, we are going to understand it. Okay. So obviously we know that in the question it is saying that we'll be given a single linked list. Single linked list. Okay. So it is very difficult to traverse the single linked list from the end, because you will be adding, say for example, the linked list is 4, 5, and 6. You will be adding one over here, which is, we will be having a one over here, which is at the end. So we cannot add it, and we cannot traverse the linked list like this. So a single linked list works like this. It works in this direction. You cannot go in the backward direction. That is the reason what we are going to do is we will reverse the linked list. So if we reverse the linked list, we'll be making a reverse linked list function. Okay, and after that we are going to reverse it. So our linked list will become 6, 5, and 4. Okay, our linked list will become 6, 5, and 4. Okay, so now if you see that we have the linked list as 6, 5, and 4. Okay, so now if we want to say, if you want to add the one particular one to it, what will 4, 5, 6 become? It will become 7, right? So we are going to add a one over here, we are going to add a one over here, then it will become 7, 5, and so what basically we're going to do, then we are going to add a one over here. Okay, so this value will become 7, 5, and 4. Now we are going to again call the reverse function, which will make this thing as 4, 5, and 7. So we are getting our answer. Initially it was 456. 456. So how we are going to do this? We are going to understand it with the help of the code. So here is the code. So I'm going to quickly refresh the code. Yeah. So in my code, what we can basically see is, first my task is to make a reverse function, right? So I'm going to make a reverse function. So for that, what I'm going to do is, I will say private. I will make a private. Okay, private node reverse list. Okay, so in this, I'm going to take a node value, say node head value, which will be used for reversing. So how do I reverse a linked list, single linked list? So first I'm going to take the node previous equals to null. Okay, then I'm going to take my node current equals to head, and node next equals to null. Okay, now I'm going to traverse it until the current node becomes null. Okay, so in this course of time, I'm going to just simply do the next next equals to current dot next to move to the next linked list, and current dot next equals to previous equals to current. Okay, and current equals to next. Okay, once the while loop is completed, what I can do is return previous. Okay, return previous, and we have done the reverse list as well. So once we are done with the reverse list, what we can basically do is, we have to make the function for adding the one. Okay, so I can first, my task is, as I told, I will reverse the list. So I will call reverse list, and I will pass this head parameter into it. Okay, once I'm done that, I will make a current node again equals to head, as I'll be having a carry. So what is a carry over here? So if you see, I add the numbers 4, 5, 6 plus 1. So let us take an example of 159. Okay, so if we add 1 to it, there will be 0, okay, 10, and then there is a 1. It's like basic mathematics, which is added over here. So this is a carry variable. Okay, carry equals to 1, so this will become 160. Okay, so how we are going to do this process over here? Similarly, what we are going to do is, we're going to make an int carry equals to 1. Okay, so now we have the carry variable. After that, I'm going to similarly traverse the current not equals to null. Okay, I'm going to traverse the linked list, and over here I will be doing the summation. So sum equals to current dot data plus carry. Okay, current dot data plus carry. So after that, current dot data equals to, sum modulus 10. So I'm doing sum modulus 10. I'm just getting the individual digits. It's like digit breaking. Okay, so you know that how digit breaking works. So carry by equals to 10. Okay, so carry equals to sum by 10. Okay, and after that I'm going to have a base case, say carry is equals to 0. Okay, so say for example, whenever there is no carry left, my loop will end. So how I'm going to analyze this particular problem, and when my loop will actually break. Okay, so say for example we have 159. So first task is to reverse this. So after reversing, it will become 951. Okay, now I'm going to add a 1 to it. Okay, so my carry was initially 1. Okay, now I'm adding 1 to it. So what I'm getting is 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. Okay, 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. But the point is, I can only add 1 to it, right? I can only add 1 and my 0 is carry. So this 1 value which was initially there in the carry variable is now 0. Okay, so this value will become 1. Okay, 159, right? So 1 5 okay, so once I get this as 9 plus 1, so this becomes your 10. Okay, and then there was a 1 carry, so the 0 is being updated. Okay, so next is what digit do I have? We have a digit called 5. Okay, so carry was initially 1, but in our case now 5 plus 1 is equals to 6. So this becomes 1 6. Now what we have is 1. Okay, so in this case our 0 is being updated, right? So whenever we are encountering a 0, we are saying we have to break and return it as it is, so in our case 5 plus 1 is, we are getting 160. So in the case of this, we are going to return 160. So in this way we are getting 160, but I will explain you once more. So say for example you have 159. Okay, now your carry is equals to 1. So what basically you are doing is you are reversing this. So this will become 951. So when you are getting a 951, first you are going to add the 1, which was the digit to be added, right? So whenever we are adding 1, why we are adding 1? Because this is our question, adding 1 to the linked list. So whenever we are adding 1 to that particular value of 9, this will become 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. But you cannot put 10 over here, right? So they have to be, then you have to do one carry, right? So in this case, say for example, I have a 9 and I have a 1. Okay, so I will put 0 over here and have 1 over here, which is acting as a carry. So this carry is now 1. This carry is still now 1. And over here, what I am getting is a 0. Now I have a 5. So my 5 plus 1, what I am getting is a 6. So I will put a 6 over here. And what 1 is there, it will automatically be 1. Because in this case, now my carry is 0. There is no variables left. There is nothing left to do. So now I am getting 0, 6, 1. Again, as I told you, I have to reverse this. So my answer will be 160. So this is how I am performing the entire addition. Okay. Now let us come and complete this particular thing. So as I told you, whenever I'm encountering a carry is equals to 0, I will break out. After that, I will put an if condition, say current dot next is equals to null, and my carry is greater than 0. Then my current dot next is equals to new node carry. Now I will come to this condition, why we are handling this edge cases. I will come to this. Carry equals to 0, current equals to current dot next. Okay, once I am done with the while loop condition, we have to reverse this. So reverse list, and I have to do the head part, and I have to return the head. Now you'll be asking, Arnav, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this statement? Current dot next equals to null and carry greater than 0. Okay, so let us take an example. Say 999. So how, if we add 1 to this, you know what the value will become? If we add 1 to this, this will become 10. This will become 10. This will also become 10. So there is one more element added. Total element was already 3. Now one more element added. So how will you make this 3 digit into 4 digit? How are we going to update it? So that's the reason we have put an additional base case, which is saying if the carry is greater than 0 and the next is null, there is no elements left, then what we are going to do, then we have to create a new node. That's the thing we are doing. Current dot next equals to new node carry. New node carry will contain the value of the carry. Okay, so let us understand. So we have 9, 9 and 9. Okay, reversing this, we will only get 9, 9 and 9. Okay, now what we have as our carry? We have carry as 1. So now first task is 9 plus 1, which is equals to 10, which is equals to 10. But tell me, whenever we are having 9 plus 1 is 10, then 1 is on carry, right? So then there will be a 1 on carry, and then we will be having a 0. We'll be having a 0, right? Now again we have a 9. So 9 plus 1 equals to 10. So again we are having a 0 and a 1 on carry, and a 1 on carry. Now again we have a 9. So 9 plus 1 this time is again 10. 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. So again we will have a 0 and a 1 as carry. Now this 1 as carry has no place to be put. So when we are going to put this extra remaining 1 and make it a 1000, okay, so then we are going to reverse this. First our task is to reverse this. So when we reverse this, what is the triple zeros reverse? It will become 0 0. Now we are going to add a new head node over here and put the value of carry. So this will become 1000. So this is how we are handling the edge cases of numbers where there is no null value and where there is no pointer to be headed to and where there is an extra carry left. So in our previous case, if you see, the carry was completed over here and the addition was successfully done. But over here, after this, there is no space to put the extra one. So we are creating a new node in front after reversing it. Okay, that was the entire concept. So now we are going to try and execute this particular code snippet. So we are having a error, carry equals to 0. So we are going to put a semicolon. Okay. So our expected output is working. Now we are going to submit the solution. So as you know that we have successfully solved this problem, and it is very important to be strong enough in the concepts of LinkedList, and make sure you like, share and subscribe to this particular channel. Thank you so much.